Hare Krishna, good morning.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Good morning, Prabhuji.
Hi, is network good?
Yes, Prabhuji, but we are not able to see you.
Yeah, somehow, I have connected via LAN, but let's see. Okay. Hare Krishna. So while others join, then let's begin the Mangala Charan. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurumiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथा मह्यं ददति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलां श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातां सहगणरघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललित श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नाम्ने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So, welcome to our systematic study for Vedic scriptures. Bhagavad Gita is the book that we are going through, trying to tap in the wisdom that Bhagavad Gita offers to us so that we can have a wonderful uh, impetus to walk towards the path of ultimate goal. So, yeah, let me share the screen and begin. Let me know if you see the screen.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्री भगवानुवाच अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिर्ज्ञानम् अयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानं दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायं तपार्जवम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधस्त्यागं शान्तिरपैशुनं दया भूतेष्वलोलुप्तं माधवं अचापलम तेज क्षमा धृति शौचम अद्रोहो नातिमानिता भवन्ति संपदं दैवीं अभिजातस्य भारत. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence. Give me 1 second, I think. I Fear from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from envy and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. So if you further see, we are almost in the last para of this wonderful purport, where we are yet to discuss about, I think we spoke about Harir, to be very modest and not to be um, uh, greedy. Mm. So we look, I think his gentleness, I think something we didn't speak. Hmm. So after last session, which we were discussing about alolupvam, yeah, alolupvam means freedom from greed. Uh, we should be careful how much we aim for in our life, unless we can digest everything what comes in our way. The examples are like, if we um, employ right power, right energy, then we can attain success. If we take the right amount of salt that's needed for the body, then it helps the body. Otherwise, it spoils the body. So, what is greed is that we are overthinking, overcomplicating, thinking that I would need it tomorrow. Uh, Mm, I don't know now, but why not? Yeah, I know it's very expensive. Let me have it. And that's how we are expanding our um, baggage, whatever we call this, check-in or cabin, whichever kind of baggage that we have, we are expanding. We are trying to put so many things in it, and we really think that, hey, why is there is a limit? Why is there limit of 7 kgs? Why is that limit of 46, 23, whatever? Why is that limit? There is a reason. Otherwise, we would want to take everything wherever we go. And of course, is it very nice? We don't know what we will use. We don't even know what is in need of, that we have accumulated so much becomes only a burden. And a person who is greedy, who is earning a lot, if he doesn't know how to dispose at the lotus feet of the Lord, then it can only become unbearable. And then, yeah, there are so many people who undergo anxiety. People undergo depression. They want to take some medicine so that they can get some relief. Why? Not because they don't have anything, because they have too much to handle. A person who is thinking that, yeah, this is what I wanted, yeah, he also has to guard it. And he wants to guard it. He's thinking, hey, it's a duty. So it's a duty on what basis? So these things are very important. So a devotee is not overcomplicating, over endeavoring for material things. Rather, he is saying how he can engage in the service from day one, not postpone the act of bhakti. Maybe let me gather everything now. Yeah, I think I need a nice um, bangla so that I can very peacefully do japa. Yeah, for that I need so much money. Oh yeah, I let me earn it. In that process, am I practicing bhakti? Hmm. So how can we show Krishna that yes, in fact, I'm very really focused to get, when I go there, I'll do bhakti. So one can engage in devotion in any kind of circumstance, and especially the Sankirtan movement, there is no problem because yeah, what we have is the holy name, and then one can chant the holy name in any condition. Need not be that, okay, one has to invite a priest, one has to arrange so many ingredients, one has to have guests, one has to have Brahmins, one has to have uh, so many things, and of course, purity, all these things. For the chanting, yeah, one can start at any stage, even if one is not pure, by chanting, one can become pure. Whereas if one has to perform the yajna, the priest should be qualified priest. It's not like, okay, while doing this job, he can become purified. Uh, when one performs offensive, then the result is dangerous. Then another thing is Mardhavam. Mardhavam means gentleness. Gentleness, yeah, maybe I'm speaking, I myself am not gentle, but is a very important character. Is very important quality of a devotee to be gentle towards everyone. We should we expect to be treated very gently. Even if I commit any mistake, even if I uh, offend someone knowingly, unknowingly, we just want that, oh, please forgive. Hmm. Don't be so harsh. Don't be so. I think, was there a question when we were discussing about akrodha, freedom from anger at that time? What to do when others are angry? Uh, I don't know. Yeah, in one of the sessions, yeah, we had this question. So we are expecting that others are bit gentle. Yeah, we want everyone to be compassionate upon us. We want that everyone is um, not carried away by a vengeance or tit for tat mode, but they treat me very gentle so that I'm not hurt. I'm, uh, so this is what we want. A devotee is always gentle. He is not interested in um, causing all kinds of disturbances to others unnecessarily. Unnecessarily is very important word. It's not that, okay, then the question comes, why are the devotees waking up everyone who is very nicely taking rest, enjoying the comfort? Well, we are very interested for the welfare. For that matter, yeah, of course, a devotee is not hmm, um, not able to bear uh, what kind of consequences a person, a karmic materialist, is going to suffer. So a devotee endeavors to change, to change the face of one's life. So in dealing that, still one cannot force. And I don't know if Rishabh Prabhu is in the call. Let me check. Up. Not yet, I think. So in that connection, so yeah, I think you guys have seen there was a post that Rishabh Prabhu posted that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, I will kill all the Muslims. Have anyone read that? Anyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
In
A
in
few days back.
CC. Hmm?
Yeah, Prabhuji, few days back he posted.
Hmm. What is the verse? If someone can quickly help while I'm just talking, if someone can get me by Googling it or checking in the WhatsApp. So the point there is that, yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is he forcing, is he killing all the Muslims? Why is he killing? So is it right? All the Muslims, why not only few Muslims? So these are the questions that may come, of course, because again, there is a sense of, how can we force something on someone? Yeah, we have to understand that, yeah, gentleness means that we are um, trying to wake up someone, mm, trying to wake up someone from the slumber in a very as peaceful as possible, as less inconvenient as possible. But when it becomes like, okay, this is not going to work, uh, did someone post it? What is that?
Yeah, yeah.
What is the verse?
It is Chaitanya
Adi
Charitamrita Madhilila 17:130.
17, 130.
130.
Yeah, okay. Let me just, because the purport is very nice. That is the spirit. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, chapter 131.
Chap-
Which one is the chapter?
Adilila
17.
17.130.
Okay. Okay, the last chapter. The pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Actually, this is the whole Madhya Lila that is summarized in this chapter. Yeah. In that, we go to which one was 130? 130. 130. Let me also share the screen so that we look together. Okay. Okay. You see? Lord Chaitanya ordered, go perform Sankirtan. This is the Yuga Dharma. Today I shall kill all the Muslims. Okay. Then, so we see, anyway, I'll read also the purport to give the complete context. Gandhi is known for having started the movement of non-violent civil disobedience in India. But about 500 years ago, before him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started his movement of non-violent civil disobedience to the order of Chandkas. So what happened here is killing, is killing violence or non-violence. We read further. It is not necessary to commit violence to stop the opposition from hindering a movement, for one can kill their demonic behavior with reason and argument. So killing how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did is by reason and argument. And for that matter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Chand Kazi, and all the next verses from here are actually a dialogue or a discussion or a debate between Chand Kazi and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in the end, Chand Kazi accepts Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this is what happens. Let me see. If we become violent in every case, it would be difficult for us to manage our affairs. We should therefore follow in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who who disobeyed the order of Chandkasi but subdued him with the reason and argument. Again, with reason and argument means we don't take again because now I'm restricted. I can't take weapons like hammer, or I can't take weapons like knives or guns or whatever. I'm only able to speak, use words. Let my words make it clear. And no, we can't. It should be proper reason with right argument. If you see, I mean, I encourage. I can also paste this in the chat. Somehow, where was the chat? Let me see. Yeah, you can read from here how nicely Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chand Kazi discusses. So we are devotees, which means that gentleness, Madhavam, is very, very important. Another example of gentleness we can pick from Mahabharata is Vidura. Yeah. Vidura is very, very exalted. Hmm. Though he was, he was also offered, if you remember in Mahabharata, he was offered to become the king. Uh, when Pandu died, then what happened? Then it was between Dhritarashtra and Vidura. In one way, Vidura is also qualified. But yeah, Vidur, he didn't be greedy like Dhritarashtra. He was very greedy, and he got the opportunity, and then he took it. But Vidur lived on the principles. To be gentle means not to be carried away with our own desires to enjoy. Whereas in the case of Vidur, we can see that he was not so much interested in all that. Vidur was, if it is said that Vidur had Achyuta Bhava. What does that mean? He has already surpassed the um, fallible nature of living entity in conditioned life. Achyuta means infallible. And one who is in that nature is Achyuta Bhava, or legitimately absorbed in devotional service of the Lord. He is not like, okay, when the Lord sees or when the devotee sees, let me do bhakti. When not, let me do my own bhakti, which means how can I grab some comforts? How can I make sure that when Dhritarashtra, after all, Dhritarashtra will also get down. Let me make arrangements so that I can become the king, or mm, some other agendas. No, he didn't had. He has always legitimately absorbed in devotional service of the Lord. This stage is called Achyuta Bhava Siddha, or perfection by dint of devotional service. Anyone, therefore, who is absorbed in devotional service of the Lord is a liberated soul and has all admirable qualities. Vidur is exemplary in that. And that's why we see what happens. Though Vidur is already of that level, hmm, to whom is he hearing? Huh? Maitreya was sitting in solitary place on the bank of Ganges. When Lord Krishna was ending the pastimes and going back to the spiritual world, he spoke everything to Maitreya Rishi. Hmm? And then he was in the bank of Ganges at Haridwar, and Vidur, who was already a perfect devotee and possessed all qualities, all good transcendental qualities, approached him for inquiry. That is what is gentleness. The gentleness is that we are always not carried away by our passion. Whereas when one is absorbed in devotion, he is seeing that everything is happening as part and plans of Krishna, and he accepts and executes whatever is uh, that comes on his way. Okay, where we are. Yeah. Madhavam, gentleness is very, very important. We see, so we can't say that, hey, he's overly gentle. There is nothing like overly gentle. Sometimes you may think, hey, he's more too humble. Huh? There is nothing like that. If one genuinely is in that position, he understands that, yeah, okay, one should deal with devotees very gently. We cannot grab things. We are not grabbing things is a quality of uncivilized, what do you call it? No, animalistic civilization, where we see how animals grab others' food. Hmm? We are not like that. Whereas when we say we are Aryans, Arya means one who is civilized, uh, and devotee is the best of Aryans. So, which means that one is developing this gentleness, which is very, very um, basis of proper Vaishnava etiquette. Then I think, did we discuss about modesty? I think we covered that. We come now to Achapalam. Achapalam is another quality. Krishna is saying that to Arjuna, what is the divine quality? Achapalam means determination. Hmm? Determination is means that one should not be agitated or frustrated in some attempt. What does agitation or frustration means? Maybe someone can say. Hmm?
Prabhuji, when someone is not meeting the expectation what we have, or sometimes we feel restlessness due to some excitement or some distress, that's maybe called agitation.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Others? Agitation. If Radhikali Mother, someone is saying that you have agitated me, what does it mean?
Yeah, I was going, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I was going to say the same what Parth Prabhu said. Like, you're instigating somebody against their will, that makes you agitated.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody is not meeting your expectations and you are trying to control in some way, yeah, the other's peace. You can't be the controller of somebody's mood. that time it becomes agitation.
Okay, others? Thank you. Okay. Agitation is something like that disturbs us. Agitation that makes us go out of our control. So, in the case of here in the purport, we see what is happening is that when we want to do something, we want to plan, we have planned something, and all of a sudden things don't happen. Then what disturbance we experience, that is agitation. So sometimes it can be that we know the person who has caused it, or sometimes we don't know. There may be failure in some attempt, but one should not be sorry for that. He should make progress with patience and determination. So I think, you remember, I think Keshav Maharaj was saying that when we are becoming devotees, that means that we have waged a war against Maya. We are saying we are ready. Why? Because, Maya is not going to make us comfortable because we have decided that, yes, I want Krishna. So Maya is also, arranging things such a way that we are becoming more and more serious. What kind of arrangements this can be? This can be something uh, may lead us to go out of our comfort zone. In the case of Dhruva Maharaj, we know what happened. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is this what happened to Dhruva Maharaj. He wanted just to sit on the lap of his father. We all have desires. We all have wonderful desires. But this desire didn't fulfill because of Suniti's her desire, isn't it? Gaur Bhagwan Prabhu, you have a desire, you want to do something, and then Dwarkavasini Mata, she has another desire. Now what will happen? Yes, conflict. Conflict is coming, and when we are not able to resolve the conflict, what comes? Agitation. True. And then what will happen? Either we drop our resolution, right? We think, hey, I don't want to. I want to just give it up because it's causing disturbance to others, or it's too difficult for me because there's so many obstacles coming on my way. Uh, in the case of Dhruva Maharaj, what he did, he was having the quality of Kshatriya. And of course, it doesn't mean that non-Kshatriyas will not have such quality, but uh, and it doesn't mean that okay, we can just ignore the lessons that Dhruva Maharaj has taught in Bhagavatam. No, we can see that Dhruva Maharaj was very determined, and when his was chastised in that way, and when his mother Suniti couldn't do much, but just showed okay the way. After all, your stepmother has said right. Yeah, go and please Lord Vishnu. He can arrange. So he was very determined. Mm. And Narad Muni, even in fact, he has tested, right? Narad Muni asked, "Hey, what happened? Hey, boy." He meets in the forest and he asks, "What happened? And why are you going here alone? This is a place of animals." So Narad Muni, when Dhruv Maharaj leaves home, hearing from his mother, he um, asked, he even told, "Hey, what are you saying? Hey, boy, come on, you are a boy. Why are you having all these feelings? You should be a boy who just playing, enjoying life. No question of honor and dishonor. So you shouldn't have that feelings. Uh, Sammanam, avamanam are these things which are, when people become adults and then they feel, oh, I should be a principled person, and how can someone attack me? Come on, you are a child. You can happily be attached to playing, right? So Huh? Um, so this is one thing, and then he asked again, what about though this dualities exist, the cause of dissatisfaction is only one's illusion due to previous attachment, karma, and all these things. But for you, you are a child. So he was always bringing a point that, hey, go back, guy, you, kid, go back home. So be satisfied with whatever you have. Yeah, don't really think, oh, I'm going to. Do you know what kind of thing it means to do it? It is very difficult to satisfy Lord. Duraradhyo. Uh, okay, Krishna is saying, I'm very easily accessible. Narad Muni, his devotee knows what does it mean. Duraradhyo means very difficult to please him. Uh, whose mercy you desire by the process taught by your mother is very difficult. And then comes again. Not, yeah. Hey, come on, why are you discouraging me? Uh, Now, Narad Muni might be asked by Dhruva, saying, "Hey, why are you disappointing? Why are you discouraging me?" He's just saying, "Hey, so many yogis have been doing that, man. It's not only I'm just telling to discourage you some false, what do you call false? No, yeah, many mystic yogis failed to understand the path. They even went to the samadhi stage, but they just couldn't make it. And for that, thousands of years of penance they have done. Therefore, you should give up all this endeavor. Go home. Uh, Go home. One who endures any condition of life, happiness or distress, offered by supreme will, uh, can cross over darkness of nescience. So whatever is coming, this has come to you by the arrangement of Lord. Just accept it like that, and then you will be happy. Huh? And then he's saying, Yasya yad daiva vihitam, satena sukha dukkhayo, atmanam toshayan dehi tamasa param prachati. By experiencing happiness, one's pious acts are being exhausted, and by suffering, one's sinful acts are being exhausted. By satisfaction in both situations, one cross over the sansar. Hmm. Yeah, he's also saying this. And then he goes further. Narada Muni is saying, Gunadikam mudam lipshed anukrosham gunadhamat maitrim samanad anvichen na taper abhibhuyate. He's saying, uh, more qualified persons rejoice. If you are more qualified, you should rather not feel envious that your brother Uttam could sit, not you. Less qualified person feel compassion. Upon meeting less qualified people, we should feel very compassion uh, and not contempt. Okay. And if they are equal, Maitrim Samanad, equally qualified person, we should be very friendly. Thus, one is never affected by the threefold miseries. So otherwise, it's only like, okay, when we don't know how to deal with devotees or people around us, we cause difficulties. All this wonderful Narad Muni is testing, but also advising him what he can do. But Dhruva Maharaj said, I can't accept your good advice. Huh? Why? Because I'm Kshatriya. Therefore, your valuable instructions do not stand in my heart that have pierced my heart by Suruchi's harsh words. Hmm. So, so you advise an honest path to achieve my goal. I anyway want to achieve the goal. I am very determined. Why? I'm Kshatriya. Hmm. Uh, and yes, does this mean that okay, if we are not Kshatriyas, we shouldn't do that? No. Devotee here we are saying should be determined. Hmm. Actually, Kshatriya is picking up this quality and ruling. Hmm. When we talk about what do you call when a leader he is ruling, he needs these qualities, and of course everyone also is leading his own life to attain a goal, so he also have to have these qualities. So he's asking Narad Muni, you can fulfill my desire, Um, because you are one who is traveling all around the world for the welfare of entire universe, just like sun is tirelessly every day appearing and giving light. So in this way, after seeing the determination of Dhruva Maharaj, Narad Muni, his spiritual master instructed him. He gave the mantra, and then he also not only gave the mantra, he also told the process of um, how to attain his goal. So determination is very important quality to prove to our um, guru, to our spiritual master. Here, Dhruv Maharaj has showed that he is determined. It's not like, okay, the guru is also not going to just say what he want to everyone or anyone. No, he also is seeing, can the disciple really fulfill? Otherwise, if a disciple is not able to fulfill the instructions of his or her guru, then it is an offense for the disciple. He's committing to his guru that, yeah, he said something and he's not fulfilling it. Huh? It also is kind of Vaishnava Aparadh. So Guru is careful not to give instructions to everyone. Uh, yeah, no, he's also seeing who is qualified. And determination is very important qualification, due to which Narad Muni has given Dhruva the process of how to attain the goal of life, how to attain Vishnu. Huh? And yeah, and what happened? Because Narad Muni expertly sparked the determination further, he was testing and also inspiring him. He inspired after all the tests that how important, how he can attain all these things. Narad Muni um, Hmm. himself went to Uttanapad and he started telling to Uttanapad, hey, uh, don't be regretful that your son has left because of what you have done. But in fact, he says that, Dhruva is very safe and he is sure to attain success. This is the confidence that his guru, Dhruva Maharaj Guru, had in him. And what happened? Austerities. As soon as when they come, we get shaken. Uh, if we are serious, if we really understand the value of our goal, if we know what we need to put in, what is the most important quality is determination. After all, we know what to do. After all, we got the facilities. After all, we have the uh, chance to take up to that service. But if we are not determined, as soon as when there is an issue, as soon as when we have our own personal endeavors coming underway, what will happen is we just say, hey, let me keep the duty aside. Let me compromise with my own endeavor. And this is what is lack of determination. Whereas a devotee, we see in the case of Dhruva Maharaj, what does he do? In the case of Dhruva Maharaj, first month, Dhruva, when he started his austerities, his tapasya, he only ate once in 3 days kapita, fruit and berries. This is what he ate. Then the second month, he every 6 days he ate dry grass and leaves. And the third month, 9 days, every 9 days water. And fourth month, every 12 days only air. And by the fifth month, Dhruva controlled his breath and mind, stood motionless on one foot like a pillar, and meditated on Lord's form without diversion. Oh, such austerity, right? Yeah, maybe in that yugas, it's possible. In this yuga, it's very difficult. Yeah, we are in the world of all distractions. Sometimes some beep comes from Instagram, some beep comes from WhatsApp, some beep comes from Facebook. If no beeps, we ourselves have habituated by then to pick up the phone, to scroll what has happened. I want to know everything about what is happening around. So in that distractions, can we have determination? Hmm? What do you all say? Hmm? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. We are in this world of instant gratification, so we need to think instantly. I think in a way, all these apps are also designed in that way. We have this WhatsApp which says, okay, delivery, and then blue tick for seen. So it makes our life even more frustrating. Somebody sees the message and they don't reply. So all these things, totally agree, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Yeah. What about others? Should we give up all these things? Can we give up all these things? Why should we give up all these things? Yeah, I think we should give up, but again, I'm not able to give it up. Why? Do we have these kind of questions?
Prabhuji, in this Kali Yuga, this is very difficult to perform this kind of penance and austerities what Dhruva Maharaj performed. So
Okay.
only the, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, it's the Nam Sankirtan is the yagya for this Kali Yuga.
Okay.
So we
How
must focus.
determined are we doing even that Nama Sankirtan? For
Yeah,
example, when we talk about Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said chant 64 rounds. Kali Yuga only, na? Such Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur instructed. Hmm?
yeah. At some point of time, may we get to chant 64 round a day, but at least 16 rounds.
The question is, why do we want to chant 64 rounds?
It's just to engage most of our time of the day with Krishna.
Why? Yeah, maybe others can also help Parth. Why?
Maybe Prabhuji to show that how determined we are to achieve Krishna.
To show how determined we are achieved to,
We are that we want to really please Krishna or
to show
get
whom?
to show Krishna maybe that we really want you.
Krishna is in your heart, right? Doesn't he see?
Yes, Prabhuji. But by our austerity or action that we show, this is
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Others?
So that Prabhuji, we can't get the time to do other nonsense.
Okay. So that we don't do something else. Okay. Yeah. Others? I saw Harinam Chintamani Mataji somewhere scrolling. Others and also.
This is the prescribed duty of for us.
It is prescribed. What is prescribed duty?
Harinam, Kali Yuga
Harinam.
chanting. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Others?
Krishna Prabhuji, for our own salvation and to remain focused.
Salvation, to remain focused. Okay. Others?
Yeah, to purify ourselves.
To purify ourselves. Okay. That's it? Sindhu Mataji, why do you want to do japa?
To get pure bliss, Prabhuji.
To get pure bliss. Okay. To be Krishna consciousness and do not deviate from bhakti, from Anu Mataji. Nice. The question is, when we know what are we doing, that is very important. We need to have a goal. When we don't have a goal, then we don't bring determination to attain it. But when we need determination, what do we also need to know is we are convinced that that is the right goal and that is what really I need. Just like if someone is not so interested in fitness, he may just say, hey, what is so urgent? I'm able to walk, I'm able to run, I'm able to sit, I'm able to sleep. These are the things that I'm anyway doing. Do I really need fitness? When we're not, when one doesn't know the goal of what he needs, then what happens is that he's not so serious. Even if he knows, then he'll think, okay. But after knowing the goal, and when we put into action, when there are difficulties, if we persistently work towards that, what is required is determination. So it is not just having determination. If you, I don't know, whom shall I pick up? Uh, let's say Dave, Prabhu. Yeah, you have lot of determination. But if you don't have a goal, what is the use of determination? Hmm?
It's like Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It's like um I'm going on a path, but like I don't know where to reach. So like keep deviating from the path again and again.
No, you don't even know the path. So there is no question of you don't even know whether you're deviating or not deviating. You just freestyle. Yeah, like there's people who are wandering, right? Whatever comes, let it come. I am a seeker. I am that. I am this. Huh? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Then what happens? Yeah, you end up in, I think, what was it? Who is that? Vasco da Gama, right? Who was that? Who
Vasco da Gama.
only, right? Who came to Columbus? Yeah, who discovered? Anyway, the point is that hey, you just are in exploratory model. But let's see whatever comes. No, I think we are devotees means we should be very determined, but we should be determined to become devotees. I think all of you have very nicely said, okay, one is the Yuga Dharma. Yes, we should then follow that Yuga Dharma. And if one is saying, I want to purify my consciousness, yes, I want to work how I can become that. Or one want to attain, what is that? Bliss. Yeah, the goals are there. The goals are the basis. So we need right goals and then we have to have determination to work towards that. If we only exhibit determination without right goal, then with great determination, we'll just, the determination of Osama bin Laden. What happened? He broke the Twin Towers. He shook the entire world that time, isn't it? He had determination. Just imagine he was even taking life risk, isn't it? And of course, yeah, who will allow if someone is doing such a criminal act? Hmm? But still, he was very determined. Make sure that he knows that the people will not leave him, but he did it. That is also determination. But what's the problem there? He didn't have a right goal. Hmm? And then when one is guided by a spiritual master, what happens? That goal is purified. That whatever small refinement that needs to be done are set. So it's very important that one is always regularly in touch with the spiritual master so that one is helped to have a clarity in vision to see the goal and actually seeing how far am I to the goal. How can I attain the goal? Otherwise, what happens? Yeah. So if someone is saying, hey, Suryatesh Prabhu, I think what goal you have is um, um, wonderful, but I think it's impossible. Hmm. Hey, and Suryatesh Prabhu says, hey, Sudama Prabhu said, yeah, I think that is right. Uh, and then he would simply give it up. Anyway, he will not do that, but I'm just saying that it's very important that one should really understand the goal of life and work towards that with determination, in spite of any obstacles that will come. Obstacles can be, as Satish Babu was saying, what is it he said? Instant gratification that is around us. That is all fine because we are conditioned. Yeah, beeps are around us. They will be there. and because of I am not yet purified, because of that I might go, my hand might go, my mind might go, my thoughts will go. That is fine. But how much are we putting bhakti so that slowly, when bhakti is increasing, then all the other things will uh, go diminish. So, yeah, it's not that we want the best perfect environment for our goal to for us to act. It is just like I want to go to Vrindavan, and the Vrindavan should be arranged such a way that there is no problem at all. Everything is, there should be zero inconvenience for me, which means I want a weather that is very soothing. I want a rain shower when I want, because um, or I want that. I want no, that will never come. There is a purpose of not coming also. My determination was to go to Vrindavan, but the Vrindavan changed so much that I can't go to Vrindavan. Hmm? Then what happened? The goal is there. We don't have determination because we saw something comes on our way and then we just say, no, no, I have my family problems. No, come on. We are adults. We are matured. We know how to navigate through problems in our life so that we can give priority to Krishna. Whatever may happen, let it happen. Are we ready to be so determined for Krishna to attain our goal? Hmm? No, no, no. If I do that, that will happen. If I do this, these people will say that. Yeah, then all the best. Maybe next life you have a chance. In this life, you have already a chance. If you don't use this, yeah, we can only wait for next time. Otherwise, what are we going to do? Uh, it is only this determination through which we can attain the goal. Uh, we always are begging, please, everyone, bless me, please bless me. Yeah, the blessings have its power, but the Lord will shower blessings upon who is a Dridhavrata. Krishna spoke to Arjuna and he's saying, you are Dridhavrat. We know that why Bhishma Dev was, what is his name first? I got Devavrat. Devavrat, uh, he became Bhishma because of his what? He took a vow and he led his life on that. Huh? Or we take another example. There are so many examples. We know about Bhagirath. Huh? Bhagirath was determined to bring Ganges from the heavenly spiritual world. Yeah, from the toe of uh, Lord Vishnu. So just imagine, we can see the success. Every success story, yeah, there is there is determination to work out. We don't want to be just be that lucky dip guys, like, okay, may the luck favor me where I go to casinos, where I go there and there, and may someone shower me the blessings so that I can become a millionaire, and oh, may I go to some place where someone will bless me. Yeah, the blessings are there, but then unless we refine our vision to see Krishna, what can happen? The blessings are there. The blessings are there that you can go to Vrindavan. The blessings are there. You can, uh, yeah, what is that? Pure bliss, whatever you want. The blessings are there. But still, what is stopping us to get there? Sindhu Mataji?
Our own determination.
Our lack of determination.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have determination, then we get up. When we have determination, then we work out. When we have determination, yeah. But the first thing, as I said, the first step is what? To have the right goal that we can reach. The next thing is, yeah, determination. How can we get determination? Any thoughts? How can we have determination? From where does it come? Is it only
Self-realization,
like
Prabhuji.
because Dhruva was Kshatriya, that's why he had determination by birth?
Self-realization, Prabhuji.
Sorry, say again.
Self-realization and
Self-realization. Okay, that's very important. Yeah. Anyone else?
I
Determination.
think either by agitation, like how Dhruv Maharaj got it.
Agitation.
Yeah, only because he was instigated by his stepmother.
Okay.
And the second way is like if you have that much of love and you want to dedicate your life,
Okay.
you could be determined to achieve that goal.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else?
Prabhuji, when we are clear about our goals, then we get true determination.
Not only that, I think all of us are clear with our goal. There is something extra to it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mhm.
Yeah, developing a positive mindset and yeah, and growing more in spiritual.
So I think you are saying to how can we maintain determination? Yeah, I'm asking how to be determined. To understand our hopeless condition, right? When we know how hopeless we are, yeah, this is where we didn't want it to be here. First of all, we ourselves don't want to be here. And another thing, if we really understand, that's why we need to see through the scriptures. We can see that Krishna is eagerly waiting for us. And now just imagine, Sindhu Mataji, a VIP person is waiting for you. What will you do?
Yes, I'll go. I'll attend.
Even if there is all difficulties, you just take something. If you don't have money, you beg, borrow, steal, whatever. Because, yeah, how can you let a VIP wait for you? And Krishna is waiting. Krishna is waiting there.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And of course, maybe this is looking only for a devotee, but determination is also needed for everyone in any part of life if one has a goal. He's seeing a determination is coming because he's thinking, I am poverty stricken, I want to become rich. So again, he needs a determination because it's not going to happen just like that. It is happening how? Through cultivation, whether it is cultivation of knowledge. Cultivation is not a one-day business, right? See, if I'm going to a retreat, a bhakti retreat, or japa retreat, or kirtan retreat, or Sangamela. So many things are there, so nice around us. Just going there, yeah. We are just absorbed for few days there. What happens afterwards? After we have such a nice, inspirational messages that we come across, how important it is, what is that we need? Now we know the goal. We need to have determination. But to put the determination, what is coming is our own habits. When the habits are there, how to give them up? By reminding ourselves that this is going to cost me if I'm not going to invest. Just like that, right? If a person is a businessman, he works, he knows that if he doesn't work, then he cannot maintain his business. Isn't it? When we know the consequence of not doing something, the what is the danger that we have? We won't achieve our goal. If we are very serious about our goal, to go to the goal, then we are ready to take up all hardships. But if we take it easy, yeah, if we take it easy, no, I can't because I have A reason, I have B reason. If we have so many reasons, then what is happening? Some are genuine and some are like, okay, we just do not dare to, yeah. And that's why Prabhupada writes in the purport, right? So he's saying achapalam means determination, means one should not be agitated or frustrated in some attempt. Usually our frustration is helping us to see, okay, I don't even know this. Oh, I thought I know this, but I failed. Huh? They may be failure in some attempt, but one should not be sorry for that. Yeah, a devotee. One can call himself a devotee when he has this quality of accepting failures and saying, hey, Lord, thanks for teaching me. I am going to improve. He should make progress with patience and determination. Hmm? So it's not just determination, it's not just goal, it's the combination of two that will actually move us towards the success, towards the goal. In the case of Dhruva Maharaj, he was successful. In the case of Bhagirath, he was successful. He could bring Ganges to the earth, and then he could, yeah, one may think, hey, what is so great? Uh, we know that he is coming in the lineage of Sagara. Hmm. Uh, Sagara is, yeah, why he is called Sagara? Hmm. Why the ocean is called Sagara? I mean, if we read in Bhagavatam, we can see Sagara means he is born with, Gara means poison. When his mother, I forgot the name, when she was, yeah, wanted to do Sati Maran, yeah, along with her husband, she wanted to die. At that time, at that time, a sage will come and he sees that, hey, you're pregnant, so you shouldn't, yeah, commit such an act because she was pregnant. But then his co-wives, her co-wives, they have poisoned, they have poisoned her. But in spite of that, she could deliver the child who is called Sagara. Anyway, in that way we see, and then why the ocean is called Sagara is because his in his lineage to find out where the horse, Indra takes away the horse, and then he hides it in the nether world, where Kapila Muni is there in that place, and the sons of Sagara's first wife, they go to get the horse. They couldn't, but they see that Kapila Muni has done something. They think there is whole wonderful past. We can see for 2 generations the ashes just stayed there as a heap of ashes. Huh? The way was that if one can please Ganges, and by the touch of Ganges, then the ashes can be purified and freedom to the forefathers. Uh, there is this Anshuman, there is this Bhagirath coming in that line. He takes this, he is very resolvent. uh, and then he pleases Kapila Muni, and not only that, he understands what need to be done, and then he brings the water. Uh, of course, these are very, very, maybe, yeah, too much determination, but they see that, okay, this is what they wanted to achieve, and this is what, as a devotee, yeah, we should also think. It's not like, okay, something is impossible, something is difficult. I know my problems, I know my habits, I am not so great. All these things, uh, these are only, mm, these won't bring us, these won't bring us to our goal. This only will keep us comfort. This only will, all these justifications can make us, um, yeah, uh, failed, hmm, become failures in our life. Rather, with determination, we should really work towards how we can advance in Krishna consciousness, take up to, yeah, whatever services we are doing with determination. The world is not going to keep us comfortable, definitely. There will always be some problem, this problem, that problem. All these problems will be there, but uh, a devoted, transcendental quality of determination is through which we can attain our goal. I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Any questions, comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, to two questions, Prabhuji. First is like you
Mhm.
spoke about determination. Talking from a spiritual perspective, Prabhuji, generally in Islam or Christianity, one of their thing is also the more people they convert into their religion, I think they say they have a place in the heaven. In our Dharma, Prabhuji, is it we always say we want to go back to Godhead, or I'm trying to understand, like, is it also something that our Dharma says, or it's just
So,
focused on our own self and our development?
so I don't know, I didn't see the relation to the determination.
No, what I'm saying is, Prabhuji, like, like basically in the spiritual thing here, the
If you're saying about conversions, if you're asking about conversions, we can see how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted to present the Sanatana Dharma to everyone. Even if Krishna is saying, if you give up everything, if you surrender to me, then I'm going to give you Krishna consciousness. I'm taking off all your sins. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years back, we can see he didn't say that, okay, this is not for Muslims, or I want to convert Muslims. Or there is no kind of intention of converting. It's just the Sanatan Dharma was spread all over. And for that matter, we see how even Prabhupada came. He didn't see that, okay, there are, say, occasions, where Prabhupada was asked about conversion. Do you want to convert all? Why did you come to US? But Prabhupada, he was saying, if you are a Christian, follow Christianity properly. If that is the level of one who can understand a religion and can at least follow that, that is also, he didn't say, no, 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 only Krishna is the only way.
Yes, Prabhuji, I think this was helpful. And thank you, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, the second question is like you said, not following the instructions of spiritual masters, Vaishnava Parat. So basically,
Guru Aparat.
how does, yeah, oh, sorry, yes, Prabhuji. So
Both.
how does the, sorry, Prabhuji.
Both, go ahead.
Yeah, so how does the instruction generally come, Prabhuji? Only after the initiation, or you converse with your, with the aspiring guru, he tells you something, a dream, or all those also instructions, Prabhuji, or only after
Here, when
initiation?
we are telling a guru, it's not like he is initiating guru, or he is initiate. It's not like that. One whom you are seeking wisdom, through whom you are getting teachings, learning, he is your guru. It is not like, okay, after formalizing through the initiation, Harinam initiation, or it's not only that. One is already, you have accepted someone from whom you are seeking guidance. So he is already your guru.
Okay, Prabhuji, this really helps. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So we have to be very careful because, as we already saw, how do we want to converse with one who is above us, one who is equal to us, one who is below us? In the case of Narad Muni, how he said, we have to be careful. And when we understand someone is ultimately why we have someone as our guru who is instructing or, guiding is basically to bring us up, to lift us up. So we should also express our confidence by showing determination to follow his word.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
It's not that we can't do it, because I don't know who said, Rupa, when Guru is giving instruction, he also gives the strength to follow. I don't know exact, but this is something very important. We should not be worried, oh, if I'm going to have if I see someone, if I have to accept whatever he's telling to do, oh, I have, maybe he doesn't know that I am working 5 days a week. Maybe he doesn't know that I have so many family problems. Maybe he doesn't know that now all these things, we are thinking that, okay, we are incapable. But they're expert, they can see what is, it is only that because you have deprioritized Krishna, and reprioritizing Krishna can do everything. So he knows that you can do it. It's only that we don't know that we can do it. We are thinking so many things, that's why we know. But for a Krishna conscious person, he knows yeah, all when we have the right priorities in place, then definitely it's definitely achievable. We can do it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hmm. Other questions or any comments? Anything did we cover? We can cover more, but I was thinking if there are any questions to use them as a reference that we may discuss.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji,
Yes. Who
you
was
mentioned
first?
about the determination, how we get determined when we know what we are waiting, what is waiting for us, and when we get frustrated with this material nature, or
Sorry.
so when we get frustration with this material nature, that
Mhm.
is what makes us determined, and we know, or
Um,
something else like you mentioned that when we fed up with this material nature, and when we know that Krishna is waiting for us, that makes us determined. Or
when we know, yeah, when we know the goal, how important is the goal, yeah, and that makes us determined that we can't fail. That makes us to be determined. Hmm? So when we know that this is what is the goal, and when we know how important it is, that so we know, okay, how to get it there. Yeah, just like if your manager has given you work, you know that if you don't work, then you will be fired. Then you will find your way how to get there, right?
yes, Prabhuji, yes, yeah.
You can't take any reason. Yeah, your boss, if you go and tell, you know what, my boss, I have this problem, I have that problem, he will listen twice, thrice, and then he will fire. So rather when so it is, I think Chitramali Mataji was mentioning. What did he mention? When we know what is our goal, right? Did she say that?
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah.
Yeah. When we know our goal, yeah, this is one. And yeah, how uh, how important it is for us. And what, as you were mentioning that, okay, um, you are referring to what I said was that we should also understand, yeah, this frustration can also help agitation, yeah, as Radhikali Mataj was mentioning. When we are agitated, yeah, otherwise we'll be in our comfort. When we are agitated, when we are disturbed that, okay, hey, these all things are not what I want to attain my goal, it's only disturbing me, then we give them up. That we can, yeah, because as I said, we can't carry the whole house on when we are traveling. We just have a suitcase, right? We have to carry what is only needed.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So a level, a reason, just like Dhruva Maharaj, yeah, in this case, we can see that, yeah, he was disturbed. And of course, the cause was not that he knows the goal that, hey, I have to go back to Godhead. That was not the goal. But because when sadhu, when Vaishnav intervenes, is intervene into the scene, when he gives instruction, that will be life transforming instructions. So he said, okay, this is what you should do. And then he has purified our goal such a way that we can do it. But again, we have to prove our determination that we want to. Yeah, I understand. I I don't know what is the right word. I'm trying to get that. A sense of repentance, a sense of repentance of, yeah, not doing what I should do, and a sense of urgency. Yeah, when we have these two things. Yeah, repentance is one thing that, oh, so that we don't make the mistake again. A sense of urgency means, okay, I don't have unlimited time. So these two things will push us to give our best. Yeah, maybe if I can put that way.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji, yeah. I mean, to realize, I mean, we, even after practicing this process for many years, we see that determination doesn't doesn't get matured.
Yeah, the determination on the other side, it can become weaker and weaker. No, you're talking about maturing. Yeah, if you don't practice devotion properly, what will happen is that determination will become more weaker. Why? Because just imagine you want to make a nice cake, huh? And you need flour for that. Rather, a flour, if you just keep on putting all the baking powder, whatever is needed, you won't get it, right? So when we don't exercise the right process of devotion, what will happen is we are trying to find the results. I want it to happen tomorrow. It didn't happen. I am waiting for next day and the next day and the next day. After a few years now, we see, hey, I think this is maybe some um, very thoughtful, a person thoughtfully wrote something, but may not be a fact. And then we may think that Krishna consciousness is not reality. Krishna consciousness is something, imagination, maybe for few people. Yeah, so many people write now self-healing books. Now we call them as self-healing, or what is the other one? Um, anyway, so maybe some Goswamis, no, they wrote some books. Maybe in that times it worked, now it won't work. So many doubts will come, and the doubts will, what, as I said, there's so much to discuss about determination topic is what will bite us is the doubt. Doubt will make us weak. The doubt will weak our determination. If I'm telling Adirasa Prabhu, yeah, you can really make it, your doubt will say, can I really make it? No?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
When Prabhupada sent his disciples all over the world, yeah, the disciples had full faith in him. There was no doubt. Even if they didn't had money, they had faith. Yeah, because they think that he's a Swamiji. He's very, very spiritually surcharged. And yeah, when he's telling something, he's that, yeah, he is also blessing. Hmm? Once Kadam Kanan Maharaj said, yeah, I think in multiple classes he refers to this example that, yeah, people say that I know my own mistake, I know my own shortfalls. I know very well about me. If you tell to someone, hey, you can do this, the other person has a doubt. Hey, he thinks, how does Adirsa Prabhu know me than myself? Can anyone say? If Adirsa Prabhu, huh, there is no chance that he, yeah. But the thing is that, yeah, do I know myself very well? And Maharaj brings up this point. Do you know about you when you were as a student, or when you were 5 years old, or when you were just in the womb of your mother, or do you know about you last life, last before life? So, out of so many lives, what you know is only few moments which you are leading now, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
So, which means even I don't know myself very well. This means that the habits that I have, I cannot give a reason saying, hey, I know very well I can't give up these habits. No, we can give up. It is only now I'm thinking I can't give up. That is our weakness, our doubt. But when we take to the right process, then we can see the results. Yeah, so many have changed their lives just because they had faith. They gave, I think Tirumala Mataji nicely said, positivity. Did you say? When we have the right positivity, give up all the, yeah, negative negativity around it, like doubt. Yeah. And patience. Yeah, Prabhupada writes in the purport, patience. Nishchaya dhairyat. Dhairya is also very important. There are 6 qualities. Yeah, we know that from the nectar of instruction. Dhairyat, Nishchayat. Yeah, let me just quickly see. Yeah, just coming. So what is that? Yeah, Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dhairyat. Enthusiasm is very important. Tat karma pravartanat sangatyagat sato vritte shabdir bhakti prasiddhyati. So how can we attain bhakti is when we have the six qualities: enthusiasm, the six principles, being enthusiastic. Uh, Whatever may happen, be enthusiastic, otherwise life becomes quite routine. And then next one is endeavoring with confidence. Then very patient. We should be very patient. We should have time. We should give the time. Just like when we put a seed in soil, we need to cultivate very carefully initial days, initial months, or even years, and then we can see the fruit, not from day one. And I think Jayadvaita Maharaj give example of, you know what, a lady cannot, yeah, after the marriage, she immediately wants a child. She has to wait, obediently serving her husband. Then acting with pravartana, so acting according to regulative principles. Hmm. Then sangat tyagat, by giving up association of non-devotees. Otherwise, mm, we will never have confidence to take up devotional process. We always are thinking, see how nicely he has attained success. No, a non-devotee may take up to success by non-ethical means. Hmm? So a non-devotee cannot be a role model for a devotee. We cannot be inspired. Hey, see, he has the formula for success. You know what? You have to be very, very passionate. You should be very, very greedy. You should make sure that no one can exceed you. You have to have competition spirit, not allowing anyone work very hard. No. So you lose the whole essence of what to be a devotee. So it's very dangerous to have such association, Sangha Tyagat, and then Sata, uh, and to be Sata Vritte. Vritte means to follow in the footsteps of Sata, means Acharyas. So these things will strengthen our determination to practice bhakti. I don't know whose question I was answering. I don't know if it was a question. Adrasa Prabhu, was it yours?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
Mhm.
Exactly. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Someone else were asking also.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I had one question.
Mhm.
In the starting, we were talking about the greediness, and
Mhm.
now we were talking about the determination and the goal.
Mhm.
So how one should like determine, like not determine, but like how one can know that, okay, now my goal is becoming greedy or
Mhm. Whatever you wanted for you, that is greediness. What you are doing for Krishna, there is not greediness.
Prabhuji.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, very simple. You may think, you may have your own justifications to say, hey, tomorrow, after all, I'm going to use everything for Krishna. Huh? Yeah, you may have, if you're really still sticking to that for your, yeah, that moment to come, then you are determined, so that you are arranging everything for tomorrow to really, really attain that. That's nice. But if you're doing it with duplicity, then you are thinking, okay, let me enjoy little now, let me do it later. You're just kind of, mm, yeah, becoming a bit greedy. Yeah, because you are actually looking for your own self.
Yes, Prabhuji. I understand.
Mhm. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes, Harinam Chintamani Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams. Oh, gosh,
Yeah,
Shri Prabhupada. I'm sorry, I could not read before because it was Ratha Yatra. I had guests. Now I can
oh, sorry.
fully.
Yeah.
I
Hope
just
you
would
had a
like.
nice Rath Yatra yesterday.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, it was not so big as in Köln. What I heard, it was
Mm-hmm.
small. It was smaller, but it was very nice, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful. I would like to ask you regarding determination.
Okay.
Because I can see I struggle with, sometimes it's not only like being determined in spiritual life, but sometimes, like we have also here duties and we can also preach, like, so, and I feel sometimes that if I'm determined, it's actually because I don't feel pure, that if I be successful, that I will be more puffed up, so I don't know how to overcome this.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean?
I understand your question. Your question is that I'm just trying to see how it comes in the realm of determination, but let me ask you, did I understand your question? So a person is there who has attained success, but he has impurities, so that because of that he may think it as a great service he did. Is that right?
And not only service, but like this, or if I, for example, teach seminars, and I can see I can really help people, even to come closer to Krishna, indirectly in the sense, and but I feel, like, well, but who am I? And I will be puffed up if,
Yeah.
So
We
I don't
can
know.
we can take pride in only one thing, that we are the servant of the Lord. Or actually, it is said that we can take pride in only one thing, that we are servant of the Lord. What does that mean is, hey, I'm really great. It's not like what does that really mean is, I'm not bragging myself, hey, see, I am such a great devotee that, hey, I am a disciple of A, B, C. No, I am proud that I have such a great guru, or I am proud that I have such a great Lord, which means all credit goes to whom? To the guru and the Lord who is facilitating that. It is not because, yeah, you are very blessed because you are bestowed with such skills, yeah, that abilities, yeah, and all this is credit goes to whom? Yeah, and then we obviously start feeling very grateful. Hey, Lord, see, I'm so fortunate that you have entrusted such ability that these things I could do for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so we should be very happy. It's not like I mean, we can still see around us. Then we can see there are so many. Hey, someone is just like Hanumanji in the Ramayana, right? When the bridge was being built, he brought big rocks. Yeah, so he's always saying, "Hey, Sri Ram." He's calling the name of the Lord, and then he's doing it. And sometimes what may happen, we may be just like a squirrel who is just rolling on the dust and bringing that dust and, yeah, helping for the bridge, for the setu. Yeah, sometimes we may see, okay, Hanuman is saying, hey, you're coming on my way, move aside. Then Ram is saying, whatever it's doing also the best service. Now comparing the rock to a pebble, rock is very big, yeah. Pebble is very small. So can I become Hanuman so that I can also lift such heavy rocks? We can see, yeah, as long as we are thinking that, hey, I am doing such a great thing, that feeling can be a bit dangerous. I think this is where we are discussing, right? Your question is, it can harm, that may become more proud. But we can see, hey, there is so many others above me, like Hanuman, who are doing even bigger things. In front of that, then I understand what I'm doing is not so big. Because
Yeah.
we may think that, hey, in a desert, a tree itself, yeah, is itself considered as a big tree, right? But in a forest, the same tree, what is so great about it? Hmm? The tree should think, hey, I'm not the only tree living in the whole universe. There are so many wonderful trees. They are even giving many fruits, shade. Hmm? So when we understand our position, that uh, first of all, we are grateful for that. We have become instrumental in the hands of Guru. After all, otherwise there is no question of whatever we are doing. For example, if I'm just taking example here, Mataji, nothing about yours or mine. Yeah, we had a wonderful Rath Yatra, and we have done such a great, service to the VIP guest, all because of I had a vision, I had a plan. Yeah. After all, if I don't do, then what is the use of all my intelligence? Whatever all the I've been asking, bless me, bless me, bless me. If I don't use that, what is the use of all the blessings I'm getting? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So the blessings are there. Thank God, Krishna is giving all the blessings. And then this is the opportunity I could serve, and I'm doing it. That's it. We should be very thankful for that. And of course, there will be some who comes and says, Prabhu, without you would have been very difficult. Yeah, we can always say, without me, so many things happened and will happen. I'm fortunate that I could do something.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Can I still ask regarding this?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, thank you. I was actually, when you were speaking, I tried to also reflect myself, and I could see this is not actually, this is more like a lack of confidence. Who am I to be a representative of these, great personalities and of the Lord? So, the determination is more falling, like being afraid to be puffed up, but actually not to have faith that that like I am pure enough to be good instrument, and that's why lacking the determination to do some
Yeah.
certain service.
Yeah. So you're looking more from a humble position where I'm not qualified. Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah, but it's not humility, because I feel, like this is more like the other side of false ego, like first, like I am great or I am bad, but I understand we are a servant.
Yeah.
But I can see this is kind of something what I can't overcome, this self-doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim. Yeah. So when the blessings of Guru are there, we can't doubt. As I said, we are not identifying, we don't even know our real identity, Mataji. I mean, this is my understanding. We are thinking that I can't do that, I can't do this. So many people have always thought that we are only this much capable. But when the blessings come, that gives us the strength that when we bring that into practice, then we are amazed. Wow, this is also I could do. I never thought I can do this. Yeah, the doubt will go because we have more faith in the blessings, the instructions of Guru, and very important process. We are taking to a process. It's not just a fake process; it's a scientific process. And we take to the scientific process. Definitely, we get the results.
Thank you.
So we can't doubt the science, right? Yeah, we can doubt ourselves. Yeah, this is the question, right? But when we take to the process, then we can't doubt. When we bring two chemicals together, we know what is the result. Yeah, same when we take up to this process of Shravanam, Kirtanam. Otherwise, the whole thing is based on self-doubt. We can't do anything. When we have self-doubt, everything, yeah, just like, okay, I have put the seed inside the soil. I have a doubt whether did I do it right? No, maybe let me check. Did I put in the right place, right? If I do doubt, every day I take out the seed, why it's not coming? Why is the plant is not growing or the seed is not transforming? Yeah, we can't. So that's why we should have enthusiasm, patience, and know that this is the right process. That's why we need a guide who is going to tell, hey, I'm on right process. Yeah. The guru is saying, hey, you're doing wonderful. This is what you should do. The guru is saying, hey, I think you're doing wonderful, but I think you could also do this. And then you may have a question how to do it. Then you say, you just go and consult someone, A, B, C names, and then learn from them. So that's how one can overcome. Yeah, because we can't just get stuck because this can disturb our mind all the time. Can I do it? Can I do it? What will happen if I don't do it? It's a big failure. If it's a failure, people will not have trust on me, then he will not give any service. We can complicate to any extent by thinking like that.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, Mother. Any last question? No? Yeah, then thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Panchakalparabhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.